Hey everyone, and welcome back to DataSurface. Have you ever been working on a big project and suddenly your computer runs out of space? Or maybe you have got an important file sitting on your home desktop but you are at work and can't reach it? Frustrating, right? For decades, our digital lives were tied to physical hard drives, limited, local, and often unreliable. But imagine if you could access all our files and even powerful computers from anywhere, anytime using just the internet. That's the idea behind one of the biggest shift in modern technology, which is cloud computing. In the next few minutes, we will keep things simple and crystal clear. We'll explore what the cloud actually is, why it's so powerful, and how it's quietly powering almost everything around us. So let's see what actually is cloud computing. Forget the tech jargon. The easiest way to think about it is like your home's electricity grid. You don't have your own power plant in your backyard, right? You just plug into the wall and get as much power as you need, and you only pay for what you use as part of the monthly bills, right? The cloud works in the same way, but for computing, instead of buying and maintaining your own heavy, expensive servers, you simply connect to the internet and instantly access storage, processing, databases, and even AI tools, all managed by your cloud provider. It is pretty much simple, right? Like how we are taking a OTT subscription, right? So every month we'll pay with a bill, and whatever we want, we can see all the content as per the plan, right? So similarly, the cloud computing also, you can pay the monthly whatever you have used, and through the internet you can access compute, storage, everything. The beauty here is that entire maintenance will be taken care by the cloud provider. So let's see what are the core benefits or features about the cloud computing. So why has everyone moved to the cloud? Because it's faster, smarter, and built for today's digital world. Let's quickly go through its core benefits. So the first one is resource pooling. Cloud providers share and manage a large pool of computing resources so that everyone gets what they need without waste. Next one is on-demand self-service. You can sign up servers, storage, or tools whenever you need them. No waiting for approvals or IT setup. It is a kind of a on-demand self-service. Easy maintenance. The provider takes care of updates, fixes, and upgrades. So your system stay currently automatically. We don't have any downtimes, we don't have any impacted applications and all. Right? Like we used to see whenever we are maintaining the data centers, so we will go the weekend upgrades, and if there are any glitches or if something goes wrong, we sit and we manually fix all those. So that is something you can completely avoid here in the cloud computing, because this entire maintenance will be taken care by the cloud provider. Large network access. You can connect from anywhere in the world as long as you have internet access. So you can access it from anywhere you want if you have an internet access. High availability. Cloud systems are designed to stay online even if something fails behind the scenes. Automatic systems. Many cloud tasks like scaling, backups, and monitoring happens automatically. No manual effort required. Economical. You avoid huge upfront costs and only pay for what you actually use. Security. Cloud providers use advanced protection, encryption, firewalls, and monitoring to keep your data safe. Pay as you go. You are billed only for your usage, just like your power or water bill. So this is another interesting thing here, right? So pay as you go. You build only for your usage. So there is no upfront cost and all, right? If you want to maintain the data centers, you need to put so much investment upfront and you purchase them. Either you are fully utilizing those or not, it doesn't matter. You need to pay for it. But in the cloud computing, whatever you're using on demand, only you'll pay for it. Measured services. Every bit of usage is tracked and optimized giving full transparency and control over your resources. In short, the cloud gives you flexibility, reliability, and freedom without the burden of managing hardware. So that's the beauty, right? So since these many benefits and features having the cloud computing in the modern era, most of the organizations are changing into the cloud computing, right? So this simple idea didn't just change how we store files, it changed the entire digital world, global scale. So companies like Netflix can stream movies to millions of people across the world, all thanks to the cloud. They don't need to build their own data centers everywhere. Innovation. Two developers in the small apartment can now build a global app in a weekend without spending a fortune on equipment. That's how today's startups are born. AI revolution. And all the amazing AI tools we use, from voice assistant to ChatGPT, need a huge computing power. Cloud platforms make that power available to everyone, not just big companies alone. Right? So where you see the cloud in the action in today's real world. So here is the fun part. You are already using the cloud every single day, probably without even realizing it. The Netflix movie you watched last night, that's the cloud. That online game you play with friends, cloud again. Your Gmail, Google Docs, or Figma designers, all stored and running in the cloud. The cloud is just for storing data. It's what delivers and runs tools we rely on daily. So, who provides all this compute power? So there are three main players or cloud titans in the market. Often we call as the top cloud providers. One is Amazon Web Service, the pioneer and market leader. The next one is Microsoft Azure, trusted by large enterprises worldwide. The third one is Google Cloud Platform, GCP, known for its strength and data and AI. Together, they power most of the internet as we know it. So there you have it. The cloud isn't some mysterious thing floating in the sky. It's the digital power grid that runs our modern world. It takes us beyond our physical hard drives, giving us instant access to the tools and computing power we need to build, create, and connect it. Or just unlock the first milestone, understanding why we need the cloud. In our next video, we will discuss about different types of clouds like a public, private, hybrid, and multi-clouds. Stay tuned. If you enjoyed this, want to keep learning, make sure to subscribe to DataSurface for more weekly insights. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.